Are we ready? Hold on. I'm just screwing with you. We're here, baby. It's time. It is literally time. Hold on. And drink.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, it's here. Boom. Big time. Cocktail-a-Thon. 24 hours. Starts now. So, I don't know what you did this morning, but anytime you're going to prepare for a 24-hour cocktail-a-thon, you know what I did? I woke up at 4 in the morning because I was so freaking excited.
It was like Christmas.
Like a child. So anyway, folks, yeah, here it is. It's about to happen. So I hope, Alan, we got anybody on? Just lie.
Sure.
100? What are we at? 100? 200? Oh yeah, we should, wait, we can see ourselves on TV.
Maybe.
Ryan Throckmorton is...
Yes! You're subscribed. We're waiting to see if it's working on YouTube.
Where would it be?
Go. Yeah, right there. No, go to
This one?
no. Oh, wait. No, that's already. Go left. One more.
There we go.
It's not going.
No, click the enter. You got to go back to the front of the thing.
Oh, okay.
I think you got to go back to the main thing. Okay, hold on.
You do the main thing.
All right, hold on.
You're the main event.
Let's see if
There we go. Click that.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
that's what we're looking for. There you are.
Hey! All right. Now, before we start some crazy echo, folks, come on in. It's... You ready for this? Come on, folks. The only... We should read that. I think we need to... Hold on. Come on, folks. The only... Oh, I don't know how to... Come on, let's just go. Only business is monkey business. Shelby, come on in. Alan, we're ready, baby. Are you ready?
Got it.
Here we go. We're in. You ready? Got it. Here we go. Michelle, we're going to turn that TV down. No, I know. Well, we know it's working, Alan, because I can hear the other TV. So that's exciting.
Absolutely.
I love an echo. All right. All right, folks, here we are.
Hey, Alan, I'm going to put a pause in there. Hey, could you do me a favor and give me a camera out here so I can know if I got it positioned correctly?
Oh, here we go.
Gallery camera.
Gallery cam. Coming at you live. There it is. Folks, everybody out, give a wave. Those are all the great, wonderful people here to help and feed us and all that. Serve drinks, you know, the whole spiel. So let me give you the big intro, and then we'll start making some cocktails. So here's what's going to happen. For the next 24 hours, myself behind this bar, along with a lot of other people that are going to come visit and join and hang out, we are going to spend the next 24 hours delivering to you 75 cocktails. Folks, here it is. This is the master list, and they're all on here. So 75 cocktails, as long as I don't fall over dead or something, when we keep all of our people here, we're going to do this. So what will happen is the 75 cocktails are gone. Now, I don't know if you can see this lovely over here. Alan, I think we can kind of see it, right?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. So that's our running clock, as long as I don't bump it, knock it over, or anything. We are 4 minutes in some odd seconds. And when that hits 24, I go to sleep. So, and then what's going to happen is we are going to, we're going to figure this out. I feel like the phone, maybe, where should the phone go? Do you like it here, Alan?
It looks beautiful there.
Is this good? Because I got to have a place to put the cocktail supplies. So there it is. I feel like David Letterman, or so I got my card, so I know what our next cocktail is. This is high tech. We have turned it up. So I'm all over the place here, and I apologize. It's been a long few days here getting ready for this. I have to get rid of this, Alan. This is our control that will pause that clock, and I do not want to stop it, and all that, right? So I'm hiding it down here where I know I won't go. All right, done. Folks, one of the things you're going to notice is not only the running clock, you're going to notice the giant red phone. So that's a working phone, and that means at any point in time, if you feel like I want to donate or I want to talk to you, Paul, you dial that number, 513-407-8114. Operators are standing by. By the way, I'm the bartender and the operator. So leave it. It's fine. Yeah. And, you know, everybody doesn't have to be quiet out there. You're not going to kill this. It's all good. Just a TV on.
They're in shock and awe.
I know. It's just, I know. And then how about the get-ups, huh? We managed to make it official this year, right? So, yeah, sure. We don't mess around. So, here it begins. It all starts with one. And we have to start off with the first cocktail and the first donation. And, so we're going with Nomis Publications. And so I will tell you, there is a little, I don't pick all the cocktails for reasons. In other words, some people, they get up here because they're just of the timing. I'll be honest, if you happen to pick a cocktail that included coffee, there's a good chance that is going to be in the middle of the night because I'm going to need it. So we've done that. We have some brunch cocktails coming at you tomorrow. But I will say this, Nomis were one of the first people, the first times that we did this. And I don't mean this year, and I don't mean just last year, but I mean I'm going back to when we started raising money. They're one of the first people that said, we're going to give you a donation. And I've always respected that, and I appreciated it. So I wanted to show that by putting you first. Wow, we have clapping going on. So huge shout out to them. So little history about Nomis, because a lot of people, what's interesting, if you are not part of Death Care and you are watching the next 24 hours, first of all, God love you if you're going to sit and watch 24 hours. You should get a special award. But my background does have a lot of Death Care ties to it. So a lot of the donations that you will see in sponsors are going to be funeral homes, cemeteries, vault companies. And Nomis Publications actually is basically one of the largest trade publications out there. So what they do is they have their own paper. It's actually sitting on my desk right now. They still send out Alan, they still send out a newspaper.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually awesome,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's so that goes out, and they also they track all the trade publications, so you can kind of see what's going in all the trade groups across Death Care. They also have I believe, and if I'm wrong, somebody can yell at me, the largest directory.
Yelling.
Who's yelling?
I am.
Okay, yelling. Largest directory. So all funeral home providers that are out there, they're almost all in here in one yellow book that has all the funeral homes listed for resources. It's pretty amazing. Their publications got to over 20,000 people. That's pretty good publication size.
It's pretty large.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it started back in 1974. Dad started it, Chester Simon. And then in 1992, Lucy McGuire, who started there at the very beginning, one of the first people to work there, she ended up taking it over. And now Lucy runs it with her daughters, Peggy and Kim, and then I believe it's Peggy's daughter, Cindy. I hope I got all that right. And I love this. So there's something in that story that kind of hit me, and that was this. That was and pardon me, but basically it was a a man who had a business, and then we had some women who came in and said, we're going to do this. And it made me think of a cocktail, the painkiller. See, the painkiller's kind of got a little of that history in it, because the painkiller goes back, and so the timing is perfect, because this is also during the 80s is when painkiller really, now that's not when it was created. It goes way before that. But if you find yourself in a little area of Joost Van Dyke in the British Virgin Islands, Alan, familiar?
Love that place.
Right?
Love that place.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Matter of fact, this is, if people say, "What's your favorite cocktail?" This is it.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons is because to actually get one, you go to Joost Van Dyke, and the beach you're going to is called Soggy Dollar, and it's called Soggy Dollar because boats can't pull all the way up. You have to hop out of the boat and trudge through the water. Everything gets wet, including your money. So you pay with everything, and literally soggy dollars. And yeah, it's creative. So anyway, Daphne Henderson ran the Soggy Dollar Bar, which we've been to, and several times. And she ran this place, and there was a guy who kept coming to try to get the recipe. So he actually was, I guess I should get the booze out that we need. Shelby, I forgot we have to get booze out for all of these. So enter Pusser's rum. Is it Pusser's? Because I always get in trouble.
Yes.
It's Pusser's rum, right?
Yes.
All right.
I did all.
I didn't say anything. I think first time that's where I went with it.
All of that. You can at least get that out.
Yeah. Hey, how about for barbacks, right? Right
Yeah.
here.
Woo!
Woo! So anyway, he was the procurer of Pusser's rum and fell in love with this cocktail. And she would never share the recipe. And he would go and visit and visit and visit. And of course, he drank lots of them, lots of painkiller moments, as they're called. And finally, he snuck one off through the surf, took it back where he could basically try to re-engineer it, dissect it.
Really?
Yeah, true story. And he really felt like he had it. And he came back and he was proud of himself. And he told her, he's like, "Hey, I did it. I have your recipe," because she wouldn't sell it to him. It's guarded, right? So now we're gonna make it, so it's kind of guarded. I mean, we have a version of it. And but anyway, he had asked and asked and asked, and finally said, "I figured it out. I got it." And to her response was this: "Well, then, what do you need me for? Get out of here." And they had a little contest, and he admittedly, his did not taste like hers. Even after he tried everything, thought he had a recipe. So I will say, mine's good, but you cannot beat one, and I think it has to do with the feet in the sand and the water.
Mm.
So,
Big flamingo.
yeah. So saying all that, should we make the drink? I think we should.
Yes.
So, now there is one little different thing we are doing here this evening, so everybody's aware. We have a rule in here, and that is typically that we make one for me and
One for Shelby.
one for Shelby. For the telethon, 75 cocktails seems like enough for any person. So we will be sharing a lot of cocktails. So don't worry, I'll have my few. But we're making one. So here we go. All right, what do we got? So I gotta. Sorry, folks. I'm learning here. Hey, Shelves.
Yeah.
Can I have a juicer?
Juices. Coming right up.
Juicer coming up.
Hey, Adam Christian wants to know if he can buy a tuxedo t-shirt.
So, great question. So, people are going to be wondering, where do I get one of these fancy tuxedo t-shirts? I will tell you what, we had these made up. Everybody on this list, for your donation, you're going to get one of these. Perfect powder blue. And, Shel?
Yeah.
Oh, we probably don't. I'll show the back of it later.
Yeah.
We don't have a back right now. So, to answer your question, everybody that donated and got a drink, they're going to get one. But I believe your question is, Paul, I didn't get a chance to donate yet. And I didn't get a cocktail. Is it too late? I don't think it is. I think that we're going to be able to do some of these. So you make a good donation. You let us know. Put it out there. Oh, by the way, you can donate. Hitting that little QR code, take you right to our little Venmo, LC Coat Drive Venmo. And anyway, for God's sakes, Paul, make the drink. It always starts slow, people. It's going to be fine. So here's what we're going to do. Little ice. All right. Then we're coming in. We're coming in with 2 ounces of Puster's rum. You heard it, Randy. It's Puster's.
Buster.
Now again, everything we do here, folks, can I do a different rum? Can I do a different? Of course you can. I'm just telling you the best way to do it, the true way. But there's always exceptions. You can do whatever you need to. I still need that. I don't know why I put it away. Then we're going to come in with pineapple juice. Folks, I will tell you, fresh juice is the most important thing anytime you do cocktails. However, of all the juices I have not really gotten around to do, I am not a big pineapple juicer. So I will always go with my little cans that are perfectly for cocktails. And we're going 4 ounces, Alan. 1, 2.
I'm hoping nobody wants this because this is a good one.
I know it's a tough one to start off with, isn't it? Then we're coming in. We've got OJ, and again, if you're going to do OJ, you're going to come in with the freshest, best OJ you can, and we're going to need 1 ounce of OJ. What do you think, Shelves? How are we doing so far?
So far, so good.
I see people talking. We got chatty people. We have people talking.
I want to say congratulations to Gladabelle.
Is she on?
She is.
Can I toast her first, and then we'll? No. Right now. Hold on. Nothing like a natty light to toast and cheer someone. Cheers to Gladabelle. Passing her RN, right?
Yep.
Exam. State of New York.
Yep.
Licensed nurse.
Yep.
Fantastic. Congrats. Hopefully this was. Oh, yeah. Well, we got stuff, people.
She would love the cheers. She would not approve of your beer choice.
I know. Well,
We're all questioning it. Is that Booty the Light or Natty Light?
Natty
Light. Oh, wow. I drank that in college.
All right. 1 OJ, and then I have to take this thing off.
You know it.
Okay, and then folks, it starts off a little slow. Just can I?
No.
All
I
right.
can mess with my trays.
All night, folks. 24 hours. 24 hours of just love and joy. Now, so when you see recipes for cream of coconut, a lot of people want to get a can and it's like coconut milk and all that. You really want to make sure you get actual cream of coconut. This is some of the best. I'm not advertising, but it's going to look like that. You can see the thickness of it, right, Alan?
Yeah.
That is all goodness right there.
He's still trying to get out of here.
Right?
Clean that up.
All right, and then there it is. That's it. 4, 2, 1, 1. Here we go. Want to give it a good shake. Always smile. We do the shake because of that cream of coconut. That is a little jalopy. Oh. And then we're going to take... So this is an official painkiller mug. Now, you do not get those on the beach, but that is Tortola. That is what they use. Put some fresh ice in there, and then we're going to come in. Last thing, garnish. Hold on.
We're not animals.
We're not animals. This, by the way, in case you don't have one, this is a little nutmeg store, and then you're gonna fresh nutmeg it. And it really does make a difference. I'm not gonna lie. And then you're gonna look at that.
That's pretty nice.
Right? Now, can I share one last thing, Alan?
Always.
One last fun thing. You know what I got for the show?
You got the big box.
I got a new box. Look at this. It's like, oh, it didn't work. Hold on. Let's try it again. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Fresh emergency. Brand new package for 24 hours. Nobody's getting sick on my watch. Emergency.
Except for the people already sick.
Yeah, except for the people that are already sick. Folks, emergency. Proud sponsor, not of the show ever, not in 3 whatever years we've been around. No, they actually have written many letters to not say their name, but we're here, and we know Emergency is good in every cocktail. It's orange zest. It's super orange. So we're going to do just a little right on top of there. Boom. We'll save that for the next cocktail. And there it is, folks. Cheers. Your painkiller, Gladabelle's, this is probably a better choice of a toast right here. So, cheers. First one down. You know what? I'm going to be fair. Alan, give me the wheel. First cocktail.
I was
Put the
hoping you were
wheel.
going to do this.
We're or we're not?
We're. Because this is the one I want.
This is your only shot. So, we do have the wheel of drinking fun. So, we'll give it a spin and we'll decide who gets this. You ready, Alan?
Sure. The audience pick.
Audience picks.
All right.
All right,
Need
audience.
somebody to text us right now.
Yeah, somebody who's watching right now, you
I'm
pick
watching.
who gets it.
Let's give it to Alan.
Hold on. See if anybody jumps up.
And it's started capital A-L-L-E-N. Just waiting for anybody.
Oh, hey.
Kelby Seiler.
What'd he say? Who'd he pick?
Ow.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, there it is. Tell me how it is, though. Hold on. Always a good sound when your bartender does this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to have to start pouring off a little bit for
Kelby.
my own. Here,
Thank
everybody. Boom. Boom. All right. How is it, Ellen?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, you guys are all jealous.
One down, 74 to go. If you're keeping track at home. All right, let me put my stash away. Oh, my God. It's like opening a fresh can of tennis balls. You know that?
No, I don't know. No.
Is it nobody else? You don't?
No.
Oh.
I don't need to know your tennis ball.
Fresh emergency packets. You know what else is fun? I have a candle now. I have candles that are scented with emergency throughout the house. That's why you guys are always healthy when you come over here. You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't.
You're welcome. It's because I love you guys. All right, we're deep into 23 minutes, and it's time for another cocktail. Cocktail number 2. Oh, look at the technology. Boom! There it is. Cocktail number 2. We're keeping track this year. I'm not gonna. I think last year it got a little sideways on us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep checking. That's for sure.
Hard to imagine, but we made it. All right, cocktail number 2. Here we go. This one, let me get out the handy list. Here's what we got. So, some of these first cocktails are really shout outs to people that have really gone through a lot. Is it all right?
It's amazing. I want to share it.
You're like paused. I was like, hold on, did I?
No.
There's no way in that. You're fine.
It's like, should I give some to Peggy?
No, I will tell you, folks, if you want to pick a cocktail for Alan later in the night, and the wheel says to, he loves a great egg white cocktail.
Oh, no.
He is. That is one of his favorites. He loves an egg white. So don't worry, we got lots of them. Oh! We got our first BMQ phone call. All right, let's see if it all works. Hold on. BMQ Cocktail-Thon, you're on the air.
Oh, Christine.
Christine, how are ya?
I'm good. I was just trying to wish you good luck.
That's it.
And I love you, and I love Shelby.
We love you as well, and I appreciate the good luck. My liver, you can't see it, but it's all taped up. It cannot escape. It is stuck with me.
Okay, well, go get them.
All right.
And God bless the children that need those coats.
Thank you very much. And thank you. We got your cocktail coming up later tonight. I forget what time.
If you will let me know my time, I might wake up to call back in.
All right. I'm going to have Shelby look it up.
What?
All right. Well, I saw the red phone. I
Oh, wait.
figured I have to call it up.
Hey, you're like right at the top of 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Are you on Eastern time?
You know it. Yep. In an hour and a half, we're going to have your cocktail.
Okay, I'll call back. Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye. There it is. Caller number 1. Phones are on all night, folks, or until battery runs out, whatever comes first. All right, so the next shout out, next cocktail, this is going out to Disrupt Media. And I do not believe I didn't put theirs up there. So, but I will say that they Ryan, and everyone there, they've been amazing to us. Matter of fact, Alan, are you able to play the cool intro little video? The
Monkey?
Yeah, hit it. Yeah, they did that. So what's cool about Disrupt Media is they absolutely. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble?
Oh.
We,
The kids are saying hi.
oh, I love it. So Disrupt Media, they came into this, and their name is fitting. They wanted to disrupt kind of the way media was run, especially in death care, and they did. I mean, they really changed. The fact that I believe the fact that we have funeral homes that are partaking in things like social media, Facebook, that was Ryan Thogmartin and his team and everyone there. They really turned it all around. And, I know not probably the biggest cocktail drinker out there. So for your cocktail, because he said you have at it, you pick it. I wanted to get something that would resonate and kind of fit that, I'll call the disruptor side of this. So for Disrupt, I give you RTD. Alan, are you familiar with the RTD? I bet you are, and you don't even know it.
I'm gonna get nothing's ringing a bell.
Not ringing a bell? RTD, ready to drink. Canned beverages. Canned cocktails. So right now, I mean, the big ones right now, obviously, we're seeing technically a seltzer, all these. Those are RTDs. Now, don't get this confused with R2D2. That's not anything to do with this. RTD is ready to drink, and it really is meant to be just a cocktail in a can. And they're making a huge reemergence. But they are disrupting. They believe that'll be the biggest growing part of the drinking world going forward. Like seltzers, all that, hard cider, all that, it's getting ready to be a pass. But here's what a lot of people don't know. RTDs, ready to drink, actually, take a guess what year they originally started.
I'm gonna go.
If you can get this within 50 years.
Oh, geez. That's
Right? That's how far. That's why I believe I got you.
1940.
No. Close. Damn it. I'm glad we didn't bet money. 1892. I guess you kind of did get it.
Yeah.
Barely. Anyway, 1892 was one of the first RTDs, but it wasn't a can. It was a bottle. And there was a bar, and they were bottling, you ready for this? Manhattans and martinis. So they were bottling them to hand out to people to take home. And that was one of the first RTDs that were ever out there. But where they really came out were in the 1970s. That disco bad cocktail time frame that I wasn't a part of, but I know it was out there. And it was called Club Cocktails. That was the biggest one. And it was like screwdrivers in a can, pina coladas in a can. Just
sounds good too.
A lot of we have that one coming up. But they kind of did all right. But the problem is there were so many bad cocktails. And what really happened in the 90s in the 90s, the cocktail scene just dropped off across the board. Bars, in the bars, out of the bars, even RTDs, all of it. It just disappeared. And it was really about 2015, RTDs started making a comeback. 2019, some people will say it was Cooper Spirits, and that was the one who really started to kind of make this comeback. They are the ones that have put it out there, and you'll see these. They're like these little short cans, and they've got everything in it. And you're starting to see it, like Jack and Coke. They put their own version of that out. I think I have some in the fridge here. But you're starting to see this, and a lot of people think this will be the next big thing of the next 5-10 years, this growth of RTDs. But Cooper Spirits, again, they get a little credit that they really kind of got the train rolling again. So they had one, it's called the Slow Low Rock and Rye. And I'll be honest, I normally do 8 minutes of research, Alan. Every cocktail, 8 minutes.
Every cocktail, yeah.
Had 75 of them. Couldn't really do the full 8 minutes on a lot of these. Some of these got about 3, 2.5. So if I got it, it felt good. I ran with it. This was one of them, but I did it. So this cocktail, it's a little crazy, but it's basically this version that is kind of canned, and it's actually, well, we're gonna try it. Here it goes. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. For God's sakes, Paul, make the drink. We may want to share this one. This could be something crazy. So we're coming in. Boy, once again, I keep forgetting that I am responsible for all the liquor behind the bar. So shout out, by the way, total random, but to New Riff. New Riff, one of our local distilleries here. Fantastic stuff. We've been talking with them.
Yes, we have.
You were with.
Yep.
We met them at Ovation. At Ovation. They were, we somehow, in a state of having a few drinks, I conveyed what we do. And I must not have done too poorly, because I went back to them and they were like, yeah, we like what you do. We would like to help. So they donated.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Several bottles of, right now, some New Riff rye.
Wow. Nice job.
And,
Thank you, New Riff.
I love that sound. That sound is almost as great as this next sound. This is by far my favorite sound in the world. Two ounces of rye. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Then we're going to come in with an ounce of OJ. Sir, we're going to try this again. That did not get me there. That's better. All right, so ounce of OJ, then 1 ounce. Wow, she's on it. Honey syrup. Right? Ounce of honey syrup. And then we're going to come in. This is where it gets a little crazy.
Wait, you went to the candy store?
Do you know what this is?
Rock candy.
Rock candy.
Yeah.
This actually calls for rock candy. And I felt like the best choice of rock candy, because green is a very big color for them. I'm going to go with the green. So I don't know how to, I figure we're going to just do that. There it is.
So that's the rock and the rock and
That's
rye.
the rock and rye. See what they did there? I love a good pun. You know what I mean? And we also are going to come in with some bitters. 2 dashes of our Angostura. So I kind of can see that this is almost a bit of an old fashioned, because you got your wait, it's not really, but kind of is. So because you got sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bitters, rye. The juice is thrown it though, because you would never, what I'm about to do, you would never shake an old fashioned. And then we come in, and I don't know how long you have to shake a drink to dissolve rock candy. Any ideas? How's that treating you?
And speaking of,
Oh yeah, we got guests.
we have guests. These are our chefs.
What do you
taking
think of
care
this
the crew
rock and
tonight.
rye idea?
Sounds pretty good. So this is Zach, and
Although I
That-
like the old-fashioned shaken.
is Craig.
You do like the old fashioned shaken. Well, we
get a
may-
better mix.
We may do one for you like that. So then this is gonna go into a old fashioned glass. So we're doing that, and then
Sound like the cash register ring there. You charging for these things?
there it is. And I feel like for garnish, we're gonna do two things. I have an idea here. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is my first try at this cocktail. We're learning all the time, but I think that'll come off, and then I think this guy will go right on here. Oh, be ready to be impressed, people.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Huh?
What?
That's it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Right? I mean, come on.
That's really good.
Look, folks, you're not going to believe this. Not a trained professional. Actually, not even a professional. I mean, so, all right. I don't know who's going to do this one, but here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm curious about this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming back with a little bit of that one. I got to try this, Alan. I feel like I have to try every cocktail. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Little juice, little, pick up the rye. Orange juice actually cuts it pretty nice. But the sweetness, I mean, you can tell. There's a little sweetness to it. So, anybody rockin' rye? Anybody who's afraid? Who's ready?
I'm in.
Well, yeah, while we're deciding, just a few comments here from Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Throckmorton. Did I get it right?
Oh, yeah.
Cocktail 2 is the best,
Not even biased.
and he's ready to disrupt. And a good one here. Disrupt Media is proud to be a supporter of BMQ and Cut. So thanks, Ryan, for.
Absolutely. He should get the applause.
And Jim Hardy also said, I will triple my donation if the last 10 people will double theirs.
Wait.
I think that was a challenge, but.
All right. Let's see who we got here. Cocktail Telethon. You're on the phone.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Ryan Throckmorton.
Hey, it's Ryan. I don't have this fancy, I don't know if you can see what we're working with here. There's not a lot of technology coming out of this. No caller ID.
It's fantastic.
What do you think? I think we did better this cocktail than we did on last year for you.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You're awesome. The crowd's great. And, thank you for all that you do, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. You have been with us also for a very, very long time, and your support every year. Honestly, if you didn't do what you did, they are one of the largest donors to help us.
Oh,
So
wow.
without you, we wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah.
I'd probably
Thank you, Ryan.
have to cut this off at 30 cocktails, or I'd have to actually wait. No, it'd be the opposite. I'd have to be doing 300 cocktails.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
like your 300.
You're-
So I'm just in the middle of Nordstrom's with a crowd of people watching you live. They're all excited about Coats in Ohio.
we're ready. I like where you are.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Thank you. Love you. Tell everybody you said hi.
Love you.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, bye-bye.
Folks, that's what it's all about right there. I tell you. You know what I mean? We a lot of great people. Oh, look at this. And then look at that. And then another cocktail shows up. It's just,
It's
it's going to be like this for for a long time.
It's like the laundry at my house. I throw it on the floor and
Yeah, and it's
it
clean.
shows back up on a hanger. I don't know how it works.
All right, here we go. All right, so somehow we are on to. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get rid of
Number
that.
3?
Yeah, number 3.
What?
Yeah, here we go. So now people are gonna. I'm just gonna start right here. This one's a little different. You are about to learn about the. Don't worry, I'm going to do this. We're doing this 2 ways. This is a 2-for-1 cocktail.
2 for 1.
Juicer's down here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So again, trying to get shot. So hold on. That's somebody calling on the private. No, I grab it right here. This is somebody calling on the private line. So hold on, sir. Yeah, you're alive, baby. We got us a Jim Hardy on the line.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you're on the show, baby.
Best I can figure, you ain't had 10 people give you anything yet, so I'm going to go ahead and triple mine up. And don't worry about it.
Whoa!
What?
So Jim Hardy just tripled his donation. We'll give him an applause.
Gosh.
Yeah, baby. That's how it starts. I know why you did it. You did it because you saw me drinking this natty light up here.
Yeah, and also, you got me at like from between 2 and 4 in the morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've never been up that late.
Well, some cocktails make certain hours because of their complexity and what they are. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but, your choice of cocktail.
Yeah, that was a walkthrough, though. Mine's an easy one.
It is. And that's why we...
That's like drinking water in between something else.
That's literally what we're doing. So, you know what? Actually, here's the beauty of it. Actually, your cocktail that you chose is so amazing. We actually are going to be placing that cocktail throughout the entire show. So we featured it too, but I'm actually featuring it right now. The natty.
The natty. That's it.
So, but I don't want to ruin the surprise for everybody. Nobody's probably figured out yet what your cocktail is.
We have no idea.
We are, Colleen and I are tickled to be part of this thing every year, and you guys do some fantastic work, and on a small part, we like to be part of it.
Well, it's appreciated in every part. There's no small part. It's all parts together, and we love you for it, man. So thank you very much.
Yeah, so did I say triple or just double?
No, we got a triple. We recorded it, and actually, every time you say it, we're tripling it again. So I think it's a triple. But we'll play it back tomorrow.
Send me a bill, brother.
I'll put it in the mail.
4 or 3 or 1.
We said we got, or hello, whatever.
Don't worry, I'll call you and wake you up when your drink's coming on.
Yeah. Nah, don't do that. All right, bye.
Bye. There it is, folks. The giving keeps on happening. Wow, tripled it. So nice.
Very nice.
All right, folks, it's happening. So, all right, so cocktail. Oh, you got the number changed and everything. We're on cocktail number 3.
I'm on it.
You're on it, right? Yeah. At cocktail number 3, well-run machine.
Yes. Yeah.
33, it starts to go south. All right. Anyway, so this one, there's a reason I'm doing it right now. This is a shout out, actually, to Seton High School, where my daughter goes. And the reason we're giving them the shout out, the Seton Saints, because this past week, so there's a lot of, what I always tell people, when you take part in charities, actually, when we first started doing this, we used to actually be able to go to schools and we would actually meet with the kids, and we would help hand out coats, and we would give them, and it was amazing, and I loved it. And I'm not about to tell you I didn't enjoy that part of it. When COVID hit, we weren't able to do that anymore. We just had to drop them off and then leave. And there were a lot of people, and even people that donated that were like, oh, well, we don't want to donate anymore because we're not part of that. And, we really want to have that kind of upfront part of it. And it really hit me this year, though, is that for everything that is done for charity, there is so much more behind the scenes that call it what it is. It's the grunt work. It's kind of the not glamorous, like today. So today, I'll talk about this later, we actually dropped off some of the first batch of coats to Elder. We showed up. There were tons of people there handing out, and I think it's wonderful. And they said, would you like to stay and help hand out? But we did our thing. We get coats and we get them to those places. And we work hard behind the scenes. And so that's why I wanted to give a shout out, because Chloe, who is part of Seton High School cheer team, she got her whole cheer team to come over, and we spent the day sorting out and opening and unpacking 2,000 coats to start to get those ready. I mean, it's a lot of work. So I thought, to be appropriate, I'm going to do this cocktail 2 ways. We're going to do it in the form of a mocktail, and then I'll punch it up so somebody will probably want to drink it. But anyway, that's okay. So, I know. So here it is. So this is, it's called the Green Lady.
Appropriate.
Because Seton, green, we all know this here, but let's see what this thing looks like. So, juicer. Well, one of you go grab 2 more lemons. Thanks. I'm gonna need a few more. So anyway, we are coming in. So this actually is not a very tough drink. There's just a few pieces to it. One, basically, we've got lemonade. Now, I don't have my own lemonade, and I apologize, because Shelby and I did a great job of breaking this all up and setting this up, and I'm going to ask you to do me one more favor. I need the simple syrup, and I don't know where Shelby has it.
I'll get it.
This was my fault. So when I wrote the recipe down, it called for lemonade, but I don't buy lemonade. I will make my own lemonade. So lemonade, if you're going to make it, is basically just lemon juice and simple syrup. So it's pretty easy. We're going to do 4-to-1 ratio. So we're going to do 4 ounces. I feel like this is going to make quite a few cocktails, but we'll find out. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It takes a village. Is that what it is?
Something like that.
I don't know. It takes a lot of people. That's for sure. I know that. So we're going to... Oh, these are great lemons. So step 1, juice a bunch of lemons. Paul, you could probably have juiced all these ahead of time, and you could just have vats of lemon juice. And then what would I get to sit here and talk to you folks about while we were doing that? That wouldn't be much fun. So, but I will say, 4 ounces of is quite a few lemons. I'm not going to lie. But that's okay. So anyway, if my daughter is out there, because she is, matter of fact, their cheer team is having Friends Giving, right? You're all familiar with this? So that's their big thing. So there's our 4 ounces there. Then to make the lemonade, we're going to come in and go with about a 1 ounce, 4-to-1 simple syrup. And then the fun stuff, this stuff I've been ready to use this green apple. So this is syrup. Now, so there's some syrups I just don't make, and I needed a fun green apple syrup. This is that same place that does cream cocoa or coconut. So ready for this?
Huh.
Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't be afraid.
No, I'm not afraid. Look, it's separating nicely.
And then we're going to ice this. Well, that'd be a fun drink right as
Yeah.
is, right?
And it's still separated with that ice.
Yeah, that. So we need it green. See what comes out. So then we take this, and we're going to go with a rocks glass with some more ice.
Oh, it looks pretty.
Does that look pretty?
Yeah.
There it is. And then you're going to top it. A little fizzy. 1 ounce.
Apple.
Now that's your mocktail,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
Now, what I would suggest to punch it up, if I was going to do this, I'd go with a coconut rum. What do you think? Coconut rum?
Yeah.
Lemon? Lime? Coconut?
Coconut.
Coconut goes great.
An
with
apple?
lime.
That'd be good.
We're going to find out. So, for all the kids at home, there's your cocktail. Mocktail. Let's see how it is. Oh. It's actually fantastic. Now, for some lucky adult, just come in with a little ounce of coconut rum. There it is.
That's gonna be good.
That's going to be good, right?
A rum floater.
And then we're going to garnish this bad boy with a classic lemon lime wheel. Here we go. How's that look? Perfect? Shelves?
Yeah.
You ready for a cocktail? You don't want this one, do you? Too tart. Who wants a? You know what? I'm gonna steal this one.
Yeah, you have that one.
All right. Oh, actually, it's really actually. Now you want to taste it.
No,
Taste it. You're gonna love it.
I don't know. It's too,
All right. Let me just. I always like.
it's too green.
It is green.
It's too green.
I like this one. Taking it.
See.
Stolen.
And God, you see what happened there? That was a freaking great drink. So here's the. It's
Y'all need to taste it.
freaking fantastic. So I'm gonna do my own little.
Are you making another one?
Well, there's a little splash left over. How good?
Oh my god.
Right? Did I make a hit?
Yeah.
So that-
Really good.
That's the green lady. There. So
Yeah, that's dangerous.
it is. So it's tart. So I didn't have to spray it, and that makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
The fizz. I mean,
Everybody loves it. Oh,
I think it was the
Oh my
homemade
God.
lemonade.
the homemade lemonade was fantastic.
That was the key.
Yeah. I mean, folks, it's what we do here. It's just amazing. We're just. Well, all right. So, folks, we're rocking. Is that 3?
That's 3.
That's 3. We're doing it.
Are we?
We're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of
Yeah,
schedule.
we're good. No, because one thing that we're going to do, and not yet, but we do have a few programs, not programs. We have a few videos that we're going to show because I want people to see and learn a little bit about what we do.
Okay.
But I'm going to save those. I don't think we need one yet.
Okay.
We're
I mean,
oh,
I get it, but you've got different crowds, right?
yeah.
So there's this crowd now.
Oh, you think we should show one?
This crowd's not going to stay with us the whole night, right?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Sorry.
Maybe we show one.
Which one do you want to show?
I think the new one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what, folks? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean a little bit, and but we're going to share with you. Just bear with us. It's a video that kind of gives a little bit of history, shows some of what we've done, what's going on, and actually it's perfect timing because you're going to see the Seton Saints doing what they do. So roll that beautiful coat footage.
All right.
I stole that. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I could get Denver to.
Oh boy.
I'm set. Over.
How do I get this off the screen?
From behind a bar, Paul Lemasters is serving up cocktails for Coats. He's using what started as a way to get through COVID-19 lockdown to now raise money for Coats this winter.
I'm naive in many ways, and when we first did this and we started, they got more and more, and I thought, well, we're gonna run out of people to give coats to. And you don't, because every year somebody needs a new coat.
12 years ago, he started the LC Coat Drive, though it's grown into quite the operation, donating 5,000 new coats to St. Vincent de Paul most recently. When it started, it was just a family affair.
This started off really with teaching my kids the art of giving back. We did 4 coats one year. 4 coats, and we bought new coats, took them to St. Vincent de Paul. I wanted my kids to see what that was like.
And it stuck. He didn't expect the reaction 1 year later.
And the next year, my kids kind of threw it back at me and said, hey, are we giving more coats this year? No, what do you say? No. So you said, yeah, of course we are. And we're going to do a little bit more. And it's been a great feeling because not only have we grown it within our family, now it's bigger than us.
This year, he's going old-fashioned with a 24-hour telethon. You can catch it on his Facebook or YouTube. And while he collects cash, he's serving up 50 cocktails from Saturday to Sunday night. It's a fun twist on what he's found is a real necessity for so many.
I know the demand. We get calls from schools and local organizations asking, can you bring us 50 coats, 100 coats? And I'm honored and humbled when we're able to say, yes, we can. Clean. This is what you want to see every bartender do, right?
All right, as we move into winter, St. Vincent de Paul is gearing up to help the less fortunate. Fox 19 Now's Jordan Valines is live at the West End YMCA with how folks can get a free coat today, and the time is now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're about to start opening the doors here into this gym any minute. I just heard them actually make an announcement a few seconds ago. We saw that line earlier. Again, even before the doors opened, there were dozens of people lined up to get a winter coat. Of course, with these temperatures dropping, that's what's imperative. But you know what, Jessica? I want to point out something that's even more imperative that I find so inspiring this morning, and that is this gentleman right here. We're talking to a man named Paul. Okay, this guy... You guys are not going to believe this. This guy came in and donated hundreds of coats. Paul, talk to me about, the incredible success that you've had in being able to accomplish this goal today.
We started off years ago. We just donated as a family 4 coats.
Yeah.
And we liked it, wanted to do more. Kids pushed. And so we just, every year we grew it, and I started asking for people to donate money.
Right.
And so we raise, almost $20,000 every year.
Wow.
And then we go to Old Navy and we buy new coats. And this was our largest year. We were able to buy 750 brand new coats, and then we bring them down and give them away.
Paul, the miracle maker, right here on this Saturday morning. Thank you so much, Paul. I'll toss it back to you guys. But, we did talk with Paul earlier, so you're going to be able to hear from him throughout the day and also on tonight's newscast as well. For now, reporting live, Jordan Valines, Fox 19 Now.
At least 3 Old Navies today, and we'll probably clean each one of them out.
When Paul Lemasters walks into a store, he brings a team of power shoppers with him.
All right, you got boys? We have 3 of these.
They literally clear the racks of coats, stocking up on bargains for a good cause. Paul says it started as a gesture to teach his kids about giving.
About 8 years ago, It was a little thing with the family, took the kids, said, this year we're not, buying stuff for us, let's buy. So we literally bought 4 coats. It's enough for hopefully family.
It snowballed from there, eventually turning into an avalanche of giving.
We just kind of kept growing from there until eventually we were at 500 coats. We ended up donating then 6, 7. Last year was 800 brand new coats. So it's been pretty amazing.
They were out hitting the stores today for the same reason a lot of people were, for the big discounts. And they know that getting out and doing this in person really kicks off the holiday spirit, not just for their family, but for a lot of other people too. Earlier this week, there was a fundraiser so people can donate to the cause. Paul says he could shop online or strike deals with companies to pick up donations directly from the loading dock, but he wants to be more hands-on.
You feel good, and other people feel good. And while we're doing this, people will walk up and say, what are you doing? And we tell the story, and then people are like, oh my gosh, I want to help. So they'll give money, or they'll buy a coat and hand it over. And it's just great to see.
Their shopping spree won't be over until they've bought 850 coats, enough to fill this U-Haul truck. And their involvement doesn't end there. They like to take part in the St. Vincent de Paul Coat Drive distributions too.
You can't write a check and just be like, I did something. I believe you have to be involved because it gets other people involved.
From Mason, Andrew Setters, WLWT News 5.
Shout out to everybody who donated. That's a great way to do it.
As the doors opened at Elder High School Shaper Center, the line stretched around the building. After a year's smaller events, this return to the St. Vincent de Paul coat distribution warmed hearts by sharing a warm coat with our neighbors in need.
That's all that our mission is about. We're all about that personal connection. So this is one day we're able to, fortunately, be able to help out hundreds of people, but St. Vincent de Paul, we're helping people every day, not just these distribution events.
In 3 distributions across the region, St. Vincent de Paul will provide coats for about 4,000 people. Each donation, a heartwarming gift, neighbor to neighbor.
I'm honored to help, but more I'm humbled and grateful for, you mentioned last year was a difficult year, the generosity that people have shown us that allow us to move this forward.
The LeMasters family have been longtime donors to this coat drive. This year, they brought in almost 2,000 coats to help someone else fight the winter cold.
We have about 25, 30 people that help us throughout the year now to be able to raise the money, to be able to get the coats, to be able to sort them, to deliver them. It's beyond us.
Brian Hodgman and his son Corey volunteered to shop and sort and do whatever needed to be done. From one neighbor to another, personal shoppers connected, finding the perfect coat, sharing the warmth of the season and the tri-state.
How are you? Good. Did you find what you like? Hi. How are you today?
And the message of caring for each other.
We've seen a lot of people come through these doors today, and it's been all demographics, and great to see the kids at Elder getting out, and then also the parents like me as well.
Richard Childs, WLWT News 5.
This has been a family outing event that we've been doing for years, and it's been great to see Max and Chloe not only help every year and do more every year in this event, but also bring their friends and watch them grow as they've done this. They have definitely given us the hands-on from the very beginning when it was going and shopping on Black Friday with the U-Haul to now where they bring their high schools. Shout out to Elder, shout out to Seton, and they come and spend what was a very cold day, again, doing all the behind-the-scenes work to get these coats ready for all the schools. Coats, coats, and more coats. Gotta love all these brand new coats. And from pallets and boxes to bagged coats that are all now part of our inventory, we now get ready for the final part, and that's getting to deliver these coats to a lot of schools, a lot of organizations, a lot of kids and a lot of adults that will walk away with a brand new coat. So not only shout out to everybody that helps us behind the scenes get it ready, shout out to everybody out there who helped to donate and give us the funding so we're able to do it. You are looking at somewhere between $40,000 to $50,000 worth of coats that are going to make hopefully 2,000 kids smile and stay warm this year. So thanks to all of you. We did it?
You're there.
Oh my God, we did technology and it worked?
It sounds like it.
Boom, here we go. We'll probably have to turn the TV down out there again. So we're on 4. Somebody got it. Here we go. Cocktail number 4. Here we are rolling right along. Folks, here we go. 4 out of 75 in case you're keeping track at home. There's your timer. 68 minutes rolling in. Wonder if this thing...
I don't know how the hour...
Yeah, I'm wondering if this
We're
just...
going to have to do math.
We might have to do math. I didn't test it. I just got it. Do you think it'll go to... in my head, I thought that would be like hours and like... I thought this would end up being hours, not minutes. Huh. Well, you know what? You know what? If that's the worst thing that happens, we're going to be okay. So, funny thing happened with the telethon this year. I always put out there that you are free to order any cocktail you want for your donation. That's the whole fun of this. And obviously, there's a lot of cocktails. I don't expect them all be new. I definitely, if I'm left to be bartender and somebody tells me what they want, I will try to make one that I think is fitting. That's what I do. But a lot of people pick their own cocktail. Now, saying that, this whole premise of the telethon, we're kind of stepping back in time. I don't know if you'd agree, Alan, but this is definitely kind of like Jerry Lewis, old-timey telethon, right? 24 hours.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, that's what they did.
Yeah.
That's how you did it. So I've liked that. Ironically, the cocktail that just rose all the way to the top, numerous versions were selected, and that, my friend, was the Old Fashioned. Yeah, that's our old-timey music for the old-timey cocktail. The old-fashioned. Folks, you're not going to get one old-fashioned through the course of this telethon. Not two, not three. I don't even know how many. It's more than 3 or 4. I think we have 10, 8, 9, something like that. It's a lot of old-fashions. Now, here's what I'm going to bring to you, though. Through the course of the night, every old-fashioned is going to be delicious, but they're all going to be a little different. But you can't start with the riff, because that's what we're going to do. You can't do the riff without hitting the original. So right. we're going old school. So this next drink, by the way, this is coming to you for a donation from Michael Smith. Yeah, so Michael, thank you very much. Now, Michael actually, I put him up here because he owns a bit of a prestigious record with us, Shelby. I don't know if you would agree. Well, you know what? I'm gonna backtrack immediately because the record is probably with somebody that's here right now most visits to the Quarantine Cocktail Show. But
excuse me, can you put the phone number to call up, please?
Oh, gee, you know he's got one job. You know this, Craig? He's got one. I mean, it's literally all he has to do is just click a banner. I mean, that's not it. I know. I gave him that painkiller. That's not it. You know what? Boom! There it is, folks. We're back in business.
It's the one labeled the Coat Drive banner.
Yeah.
Don't know if you knew.
Hey, we don't make this stuff easy.
No.
But anyway, and Shelby, while you're here, again, follow me on my logic. Hold that thought. Caller coming in.
You have logic? Caller, you're live.
Yeah. Aw. Well, we almost had a caller.
Call back.
All right, we're gonna try this again. All right. You're live on the air at the Quarantine Cocktail Show. Blue Monkey Quarantine speaking.
Hello?
Yes.
Michael.
Hey, there he is, guest of honor for the next 8-9 minutes at least.
Wonderful.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you? I had to hang up because I had to turn the volume down on my TV.
Oh, yeah, you didn't want to be that guy. Hey, I can hear myself. No, so yeah, I believe you hold the record for the most. This is the total ESPN status, my son and I call him, right? The most visits from out of town to the Quarantine Cocktail Show.
Wow.
Would you? Yeah, because you've been on here a few times.
I have.
So, and you definitely come the furthest that have been on here. So, yeah.
Where's he coming from?
Come back.
Where's he coming from? Well, recently Columbus-ish area. Yeah. So that's still kind of far for us.
Far.
I mean,
I can't ride my bike there.
No, you cannot ride. Well, you don't ride a bike, so
it's true.
He does. Well, he has an electric bike, boogie woogie, and it's got pedals on it. He just doesn't use them. Sir, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for the donation, by the way.
I'm going to double it.
Whoa!
What? Folks, I don't know if you know what's going on. We got a triple. We got a double. I mean, this is rocking time right here.
Lots of singles.
Lots of singles. Where are the single ladies? All the single ladies. Sorry, that's 3 cocktails in. That's what happens, Michael.
Especially your wife and your bar back.
So far it's easy. What I really would appreciate, everybody that's calling and checking in, if you happen to wake up at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 4:30, 4:45, you get the idea. But we'll make it. We did it last year. I've rested up. Funny story. Earlier this week, again, some people ask me how you prep for stuff like this, right? Like, how do you get ready? So I didn't change my eating or drinking habits. I still had my, cocktails and beers. But my son, Max, he had a last-minute opportunity to go to a game. And I had scheduled, though, the following day, a work meeting. I had to fly out of town. And not to ever say no to anybody, I'm going to get it done. Max and I basically went to the Toledo football game Tuesday night, which was a 7 p.m. game in the snow. Toledo, for anybody not in the area, that is a good 3.5-hour drive from here. The game was over a little after 11. Drove home, got to bed about 3 a.m. and I woke up at 3:30 a.m. So solid half-hour sleep to then catch a flight at 6 a.m. to go work down in Louisiana. Did that all day and then came home that night. That's how you pregame. That's how you get your body ready. Michael, it was the worst idea of my life.
He's tired already.
I know. So, are you excited about your old fashioned?
I am. I love an old fashioned.
So, this one, I wanted you to go first with the string of old fashions, and you get the classic. You get the original, because to me, you're the classic. You come in, you've been here, you were on the show, back when, we were probably supposed to wear masks. I don't know if we were. It was a while ago. I think you can laugh about it now. So, so when are you coming into town soon?
Next weekend.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, if you can hurry up and drive down now, you can stop in and have one.
I'm serving family here this weekend.
All right, that's fair.
So next weekend, let's do it.
All right, deal. Well, I think we are here, so let's make that happen. You ready for your cocktail?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, I'm putting it together. And hey, thank you for Dublin. That's awesome, dude. That is way, way beyond kind. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to do it.
That's
hang up and then watch your show.
I'll give you a second to turn the volume back on. All right.
Hi to everybody. Hi to Shelby.
Shelby Michael says hi.
Love you.
She said love you.
Love you all.
Love you too, man. See ya. Bye. Well, there it is, a double for the drink. So, well, heck, I'm gonna go get the good bourbon now for him. So, no, actually, I already had his plan. He is actually also getting old fashioned. One of the question comes up: is it bourbon? Is it rye? So, a lot of old fashions are bourbon these days. However, most people agree that the original ones were rye. Rye was more common among the U.S., more so than bourbon. So rye was the common go-to. And that's what we're going to start it off with. Now, how do you do it? Actually, one of the easiest, most difficult drinks to make, because there's not much to it. Boom. Get yourself an old-fashioned glass. We'll talk about that later. So you're going to come in. 1 sugar cube. Then you're going to come in with your bitters. Ooh, try not to knock everything over. I got a whole explosion here of festivities here. I'm a believer. It's basically 3, and when you turn it, you're already getting a 1. So 1, 2, 3 onto the cube. Then you're going to come in and you're going to muddle. So muddle stick, anything will work, but a good muddle stick is really what you want. Grind that up. Then you're going to come in with your rye whiskey. We're going 2 ounces. Now, the one thing I like to do is get the goodies off of the bottom of my stick before I do anything with it. Then, really, you're almost done already. Then I like to ice it. I think the classic is just a nice ball of ice. So if you watched me do this show not long ago, I tried to do this just dropping them in. If you ever want to see how much of a drink can splash out of a glass by dropping a cube in, it's immense. So I suggest lowering it in with a spoon.
I gotta go rewatch that.
And then we're stirring. Now I've heard recently rumor of somebody dear friend, who believes that you can shake one of these. Is he still out there?
Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say to give you. I'm not going to say credit for this, but the rule of thumb is that if you have a juice in a drink, you shake. If there is no juice in your drink, then you never shake. If it's all just liquors, you wouldn't shake. But I also know that with an old-fashioned, especially with a cube, you will not end up dissolving all of the sugar when you just stir. That's part of the drink itself, I believe. Now, some people muddle their fruits and such. I'm not a believer in that. What I am a believer in is that you come in, you'll do nice orange zest. So you give that a little, you can drop that right inside with it. And then that's really your whole drink right there. Michael, I'm not putting emergency in your cocktail because this is such a nice, I can't do it. I'll get the emergency on the next one. And then look at this. Can I get this on camera? Yeah. Just hand delivered. Look at these little cocktail sticks.
Nice.
Is that not, Blue Monkey. All right. And then we're going to get a one cherry.
It's not those expensive ones.
These are those. I believe. So we have some new fans of these. First one you've had.
Yes, delicious.
So we have people that have just learned the great, fantastic world of the Luxardo cherry. And there it is. So that is your official old-fashioned cocktail. Now we'll do a lot more of these throughout the night. I'll let somebody else have it, but I got to taste it. Oh yeah. I'll tell you all day long though. If I am going to pick an old fashioned, I will pick the rye over the bourbon. But I'll also say that the rest of the ones we are doing tonight are all bourbon. That was the number one request we got, bourbon old fashioned. So I'll give it to you. How old is this drink? It traces back to 1806. And an old fashioned is actually, it was written in, that was the first documented old fashioned, but it was actually described as any drink that had a spirit, sugar, bitters, and water. Remember, 1800s, it wasn't like ice was everywhere. So they would dissolve they wouldn't have the cube to dilute it a little bit. So they would just use a little bit of water to dissolve everything. And that was the official, this actually, the old fashioned, was the official first definition of what a cocktail was. So not only is it one of the oldest cocktails, technically it's the first defined cocktail. So an old fashioned is in fact, I don't know, I'm going to get confused real quick if I keep trying to say that. Anybody want an old fashioned, or are we spinning the wheel?
I'll try.
Yeah, here you go. Now, There you go.
Thank you.
Absolutely. There it is. Winner, winner. Folks, that's another cocktail down. Number 4.
Number 4. How is it,
That's
Zach?
good. It's delicious.
You liking it?
I do.
Yeah, that's absolutely. How are we doing, Alan?
Doing well. Thanks again to Michael.
Yeah, Michael, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your cocktail. You know, it is, somebody actually asked me, they said, wait a second. So it's a virtual cocktail show. And I said, well, I guess so. They said, so you make cocktails for people? I said, yep. And then they get their, no, I drink them. So it's kind of the greatest bar in the world, right? Like, I mean, think about it. Go into a bar and say, yeah, I would like a old fashioned. Great choice. Make it and go, thank you. And then I'll drink that for you now. Ooh. All right. Here we go. Oh, man. I know what this one is.
It's number 5.
It is number 5. So this one, this is an interesting one. So number 5, this is actually going out to a local company. So I told you I got a lot of death. That's where my world is. So in some ways, this would be the opposite of everything I do for many reasons. This is coming to you from Forward Fitness Training, which is a training facility here in Cincinnati. Actually, they're located in downtown Cincinnati, and they're big on not just a gym, but like using actual trainers to come in and help you do your thing. So anyway, I don't know this gentleman, so again, would love to connect. And I hope that this cocktail makes you proud, because what was funny about it is, Alan, get ready for this. This was actually one of the first challenges that we got as far as a cocktail. Yeah. So bring it on. I love a challenge.
Love a challenge. Here we go.
So, again, through the night, there are some people who decided that they were going to have, I don't want to say have fun with it, but they, or fun with me, but they definitely put it out there. So he sent, did his donation. Thank you very much. I love the fact that local companies now are actually being part of this, because they're starting to see now that they're donating and their dollars go right back to the community. And we are proud of that, because I can tell you this, one thing that I take great pride in is, I guess you can look up charities and see, like, if you give $1, how much of it goes out. And look, there's some charities that you give $1 and, you might get, 20 cents or 50 cents or whatever that goes to actual charity. 100% all goes back. Everything else we take care of. So you donate money, it goes straight to kids. So, yeah. Plus, we found out it was illegal, since we have booze, to, give it to the kids. That was awkward. That was a dark day back when we first started.
Is that when
I don't know if you need those.
I will.
Is that when all the black limos showed up?
Yeah, it was. That's when, a lot of lights. A lot of lights. So, well, anyway, so they threw this out. Now, let me tell you how they did the challenge. The challenge wasn't, here's the cocktail I want. The challenge was, use that.
What is that?
Huh? Yeah, do you know it?
Heard of it.
You've heard of it. I've not even ever heard of
Let me
it.
hold that up.
Yeah, here, we'll put it up in front of the camera. I believe it's called Jeppson's Malort. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Jeppson's Malort. So, so it's out of Chicago, but now that's not the true history of it. Now, I've not had it yet. This is, you heard it crack.
Heard it crack.
First time. So I believe, without going any deeper into this, I believe that this is a kind of like almost a schnapps. Now, when I say schnapps, I don't mean like peach schnapps, butterscotch, but like a true like licorice, anise flavored. That's anise for everybody. But I've heard other versions that this might be closer to the other as well. So I am going into the basement. I'm looking Well, this is not the smallest glass I was looking for. I wanted to. Well, it sounds like it works. Actually, no, it doesn't. I thought it would have more of a licorice kind of.
Time to take a drink.
Huh?
Time to take a drink.
Yeah, well, I just did. Try this. So, it doesn't really have much of an odor. It wasn't what I was ready for.
Wow.
Is it polarizing?
It is polarizing. I don't know how to explain it.
You don't either.
Gasoline?
Almost.
No, not
It's
gasoline.
like a non-liquory absinthe.
Maybe that's it, because it has it, but it doesn't. Anyway, it's described as very polarizing. And even on their site, if you look up, like, what is it? I think they describe it as, what's the word they use? Like, it's, you have to be different because we're different or something like that. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a challenging cocktail.
Tastes like Slivo. Slivo from Serbia.
Now, you've been there, so I can't argue with that.
It's different. It's not horrible.
Now, here's what I can tell you about where it came from, and this is what it got me excited. So, Carl Jeppson, matter of fact, his name's on the bottle, so I know I got this part right. Carl Jeppson, 1880, out of Sweden, and he comes to America, and he ends up bringing this. So this is, basically, it's a Swedish bitters. So it's going to be like in lines with like Sonar or Campari or Aperol, but it's got a definite different herb. Anybody want a little taste of it? More than no,
Not after what you guys did. No, I'm good.
It's not bad. It just wasn't what. So now I'll give you one fun story just so you can know how this came about. He's making this he comes over in 1880, working on his recipe. I don't know how long he worked on the recipe, but 1920 hits. What happens in 1920? Can't drink anymore. Prohibition. So you would think we're shut down. He's done. No. And here's why. He, like every great liquor out there, he says, no. This isn't a liquor. This is medicinal. This is a bitter. This is meant to aid and help the stomach and digestion. And basically, what he convinced the federal government is that nobody would ever drink this recreationally because it's pure medicine. And it does have a very medicinal flavor. And he avoided all of the federal regulations and was able to continue to bottle and sell that through prohibition.
Really?
Yeah. There's your story. So basically, this is, and it's called Basque Baranaven. Basque Baranaven. That's the Swedish bitters. That's what, I don't know. I'm just, 20 more cocktails in, it would sound better. So, all right. So I did find there are some cocktails that they use it. So we're going to try it. Now, this, I don't need that over here. I can do this. All right, so ice. Now, let's start with some of the other things that are going to go in here. First, Saint Germain. We'll use this a few times. It's an elderflower liqueur. It looks like does this not look like this has been around forever?
Yeah.
And it's not. This is actually newer. A lot of bars call this, this is like bar, what do they call? Barroom ketchup. So this is like you can put it in anything. It's like ketchup for cocktails.
Not ketchup. Ketchup.
Ketchup. Yeah. I'm sorry. Ketchup. So anyway, we're going to come in with 1 ounce of Saint Germain or bar ketchup.
So now I know.
We're going to go 1 ounce of gin. I don't know what gin would be good or not good on the face of that, so we're going to go with local 5 Stories right here, Northern Row. And we're going to go ounce of gin. I do feel like a sweeter gin might be better, but we're just going to go for it right now.
Nope. Apparently not. Apparently they still love it.
So there's our 1 ounce of gin. Oh, I can smell it. It smells good. All right. Then we're going to come in with... Now, I'm not saying that this is any indication on it, but we're just going to use 1/8 of an ounce. No, I'm kidding, but I thought that was funny. 3/4 ounce of Malort. Just sounds like it's good, right?
Thanks, Malort.
Malort. And then lemon juice. Three-quarter ounce. There it is. Folks, there it is. That's your Malort cocktail.
It's clear.
Huh?
It's basically clear.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who's up?
So here's why I thought this was going to be a great cocktail. Is the name of this cocktail, and I think I said it. It's called the hard sell, because this alcohol is kind of a hard sale to anybody to get to try it for the first time. But in Chicago, this is big. You go to bars in Chicago, you can order this. They'll have it. They'll have drinks with it. You can have it straight up. But again, some people love it. Some people don't. We're going to find out who loves it and who doesn't here. But what I thought was kind of fun about this, I think it's perfect for the whole fitness thing. Because I think fitness in general can be a hard sell. Like, you're either in or you're not, right? It's not. It's off-putting to a lot of people. But I think once you get into it, it's great. And I feel like that's going to be the trick to this cocktail. I think once you're into it, I think you'll be great. So, let's get some... Top that off with a little ice.
It's not a drink for most people.
And we're coming in with a lemon twist. Hold, please. I have a lemon twister. There it is. I feel like I got my good one. Yes, this is my good one. I think the more lemon we can share into this thing, the better. Just my...
You're hard selling me on this.
It is a hard sell. I'm going with it. Bear with me, people.
Very.
Lemon smells good.
Right? You're going to want that. We're spinning a wheel on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I'm glad my name's not on this wheel.
My name's not on there, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it can
audience
be.
pick.
Oh.
There it is. Folks, there it is. That is your Malort cocktail of the night. Forward fitness training. There it is. I will give it I got to give it a sip. I got to see if it's... Ah. Actually, you know what? It works. It works. That is... Oh, wait, what time is it? Do we have a cocktail?
I found this on the web.
Easy, Siri, you're drinking. All right, let's spin the wheel. Is there somebody trying to get in?
This is Steve Harper and Matt Harper.
Yeah, what time are we? Shelby, what's our next cocktail?
Trisha Wexler.
It's all happening all at once. There's so much going on. Hold, please. BMQ, you're on the air.
Well, hello. My name is Robin Tierney.
Well, hello, Robin. How are you?
Well, that's my sister. I'm fine. How are you?
I got a sister-in-law.
That's right.
And a sister.
All right. Oh, I know. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Robin. I found out what happens when it hits 99. So ignore the clock, people. We're going for 24 hours. Robin, how are you this evening?
I'm great.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going there?
We're gonna spin a wheel here to see who gets this delicious cocktail. Which actually, it's not bad. I think whoever gets it is going to be very happy. Are you close enough? Would you like a cocktail? We have one here with your name on it. Are you a Malort fan?
A what?
A Malort fan? I bet you've not ever had a glass of chilled Malort, have you?
No, I am not.
Yeah, most people haven't. But anyway,
We're not most people.
we're not most people. We serve it all here. So, have you been able to watch some of our show?
I have been distracted by college football today, unfortunately.
No, I understand. That's why we started at 8. We tried to give people a chance.
But we would like to donate. My sisters and I would like to make a donation.
We would gladly accept a donation.
So, is it? Can you explain how it works quickly to me?
100%.
On your website. Okay.
No, you have two options. One, if you can go to our website, coatdrive.org. So coatdrive.org. Don't ask me how I got it. I have to. Yeah, it's amazing. But you can go there and there's a donate button, and you can go right there, credit card. We also, if you tune in and go to YouTube and type Paul Masters, you can see, and we've got a live QR code, and you can actually go to Venmo. And we have Venmo now has a nonprofit donation portal.
Oh, so easy. That's awesome.
So either way you want to do it, we'd be glad. Am I allowed to ask the amount so we can share it? We're going to track all of our live donations if we can.
Sure. So my sisters and I, the Whittick sisters, are in for $150.
Woo! That is awesome.
Thanks, Bob.
No problem. Thanks for letting us know about it.
Thank you for donating. That's huge. That really does take care of a lot of kids. So thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thanks for all you're doing. I will do the QR code thing. That sounds easy.
It's absolutely easy. So yeah, have at it. And yeah, thank you again.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, you're welcome. Good luck.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
You too. Bye, Nicole.
Bye.
All right, let's get that wheel up here.
All right.
Do we still have people in the green room?
Yeah, so
I told him that he's texting you.
he is.
What'd he say?
He's just wanting to make sure everything is working. Okay.
Tell him it looks like it's going to work, and we will be ready in 15 minutes. I think he's at 10. Wait.
10:40.
No, we're not. Oh, he's just testing it early.
Testing it early.
Yeah, we're not for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, he's way ahead of it.
Yeah.
Who's drinking the Malort here? Me or him? All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
All right.
It's Paul's pick.
Paul's pick. Woo-hoo-hoo! Who wants some Malort? Who's afraid to drink after one another? Because what I'd like to do is I'd like everybody to have a sip. So whoever isn't afraid, I think you're going to enjoy. So I'll start.
I'm afraid to drink after you.
I'll tell you, the second one, it does. Give it a little whirl. Folks, I'm not a Malort hater at all.
Down the pure Malort.
Yeah. It's a bunch of Malorky. I think that's where they came from.
Might be. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
No, it's kind of almost, I want to say like a bitter, but almost pepper too, but not a spicy pepper.
Yeah, spicy bitter.
It's not bad. I guarantee you, everybody in this room, everybody out there has drank.
Almost a little grapefruity.
Is there grapefruit in it?
No, there's not.
Okay,
that is
exactly
it.
Right.
This is why you share your cocktails, people. That's it. It's a grapefruit.
It's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, not at all.
It, but,
you go to Chicago, you will. Oh, hey, by the way, so I hope you're watching because with my bottle of Malort, it was a gift set.
Huh?
And there was a Christmas ornament. And to you, Forward Fitness, that's your ornament. I'm going to drop off your T-shirt, and it'll be wrapped in with this. One of a. I'm sure it's signed on the back. I'm sure it's numbered. The Jepson's Malort.
It tastes like grapefruit, like really super fresh grapefruit juice.
Yes, that's right.
It's not bad. Actually, it's rather refreshing.
Look at this. So again, it is. It's a hard sell until you figure out it's just grapefruit juice.
You gotta find your market.
You gotta know what you're doing. All right. I'm gonna give you the Malort back.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Who do we got?
Colleen.
Oh, can I have another cocktail?
And also,
sorry, I'll come get it.
Thanks for joining John Hill from Owensboro.
Oh, nice. Alan, what, are we on number 6?
We are on number 6.
Not bad. Thank you, sir. Oh, man. Oh, this one. So this is an interesting one. So, Trish, I don't know if you're out there.
I'm out here.
Huh?
I'm out here.
Different Trisha.
Different Trisha.
Yeah, I got.
I'm not out here.
You're not out there. So anyway, this is another. So this is actually a cool one too. So again, I'm going to keep going back to. I'm amazed. Not only am I amazed how many people from outside of the world, of our little world, donate, but how many more and more people in the community are donating. So this one, oh, I think we have a logo for them.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So hey, well, look, we take care of our people. I'm just telling you. You donate, boom, we put your logo up. So this is Federal Home Loan Bank, and this is one of the companies. And Alan, you guys did this too with where you were, where people can say, "I believe in this local charity," and then you do a pitch and you say, "I think we should donate," and then they say, "Yeah, I agree," or "Yeah." So Federal Home Loan Bank. So Trisha went to them, said, "Here's one I believe in," and she'll be here later, by the way. I'll put you on camera. And she said, "I believe in this," and that being this charity. And they said, "Yep, we do it." So part of their Community Spirit Award, and they donated $500.
Really?
$500.
Very nice.
For this cocktail that they're about to get, because they want to give back. So, what was interesting, I kind of reached out. I said, "Hey, you didn't pick a cocktail yet." She said, "Oh, yeah, give me a minute. I got one." And then she came back pretty quick and said, "The Van Vliet." And I said, "Okay." And of course, folks, in case you're not keeping score at home, 75 cocktails. So when a cocktail comes across, I go, I'll look it up. I'll find out what it is, and I'll learn in my 8 minutes everything in the world about a Van Vliet. Crack it, baby. It's okay. Yeah, that's my second favorite sound. So I did. I pulled it up, and I pulled up the Van Vliet, and you know what I found out about it?
It's not on.
Nothing. Yeah. And so I reached back out to her. I said, "Why'd you pick?" She said, "We wanted something really unique and new, and we wanted something very different." Congratulations. You've stumped me on history, because when I look at cocktails, I love to try to find out just tidbits, something, and I did dig pretty hard on this. I'll ask another cocktail connoisseur. The Van Vliet. Ever heard of it?
Nope.
And I'm telling you,
it was a band.
It was. It was right after the Malort. The Malort. The Malort's been drunk.
Did it go away?
Yeah.
So maybe let me do. Okay. I'm looking. Oh, here we'll go right here. Nice.
There'll be plenty more.
Boom. Yeah. I got another one coming for you here. So, hey, Shelbs. Yeah. Can I get a martini glass, I think, or a rocks or something? Yeah. Let's go with that. So here it is. This one, these are, don't want to get the Malort mixed up with anything.
Right.
Did I not put a glass on it?
No. It's all right. Boom.
You're coming up on 2 hours. Just time check.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that's not going to help me at all anymore, is it?
No.
I got to feel like there's an hour setting. You know what? Next year.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out for next year.
We'll figure it out between a break.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. So, all right. So we're coming in. All right. Focus, Paul. You don't need that yet. You need this. All right. Little ice. All right. Pretty simple drink, though. It actually sounds fun. It's not like anything I've heard of. So all it is, so it is, I know, not one, not two. Well, here's two. And if you think you're done, you're not, because you're coming in for another ounce. This is 3 ounces of rum.
Holy cow.
That's a heavy hitter.
You start drinking that, you sound like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, you do. Greta Van Fleet.
That's why, see.
All right.
Greta Van Fleet.
But that's Fleet, right?
It's Fleet, not Vliet.
Not Vliet. This is these and these.
Right.
Van Vliet.
Van Vliet.
All right, so you got that. Then we're coming in with, you ready for this? Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Oh, boy.
Need some
Muscle?
water?
No, here we go. I got it. So we're going to come in 1 ounce of maple syrup. Now, that is a good sweetener, you know. So that's got me curious. And then a little bit of citrus. We're going to come in with lemons. And we're going to go in with 1 ounce lemon juice. Well, I think I got it this time. Yeah. Oh.
Perfect.
Folks, that's it. That is your Van Vliet.
Van Vliet.
All right. So thicker. Now I will say a lot of. Look at you! You got the pour cam up.
Yeah.
Freaking! You're all over this.
Come on.
You know, I mean, I got a little tough with him with the banner, but I mean, he's making it up.
I don't like to be yelled at. You'll know that.
All right, Van Vliet, here it comes. So what I'm thinking, rocks glass, little strain. Boy, it's a heavy drink. You know what I mean? That's, and I'm gonna go lemon wheel with this. You ready for this one?
Nose good.
Man, that is a heavy hitter. That's why I'm doing a nose go.
Yeah, it's a pretty drink though. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
I would think a little float on that would really set it off. A little red, little maybe grenadine on top. You know?
Sure, you have it.
I do. Made fresh today. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, so it's actually the maple syrup is really funky with it. Because it's almost a bit of a kind of this weird daiquiri, you know? So lime versus, or lemon versus lime, and then the sugar, the sweetener is the maple syrup, but not bad. So, cheers. All right, Van Vlieted. So, all right, I got to find out more history though. I really feel like there's more out there. So, if anybody out there is like, "Oh, I get the Van Vliet every time I go out," share that with us. All right, here we go.
Break time?
Break time?
Yeah.
Are we at a 2-hour point?
We're at 2-hour point.
Oh, wow. 5 minutes before. Oh, yeah, we got to flip.
We got to flip.
All right.
Take a break.
All right, so here's what happens, folks. Because of the wonderful world of things like Facebook, especially, we can't run for 24 hours. Like, I mean, I can run for 24 hours. but they'll turn us off. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a quick switch, basically enough time to turn it off and turn it back on, and then we'll be right back up for cocktail number 7. So are we ready?
Sure.
All right, so we're going to turn off and come right back on. Do you know how to turn off?
I don't, but somebody wants to shout out, Craig. No, hold on. Shout out to Brad. B-Rad wants you to say hey.
Hey, B-Rad. I'm the famous one now.
All right.
All right.
I don't know. Where's the shut off button?
Well, we can't shut her off. Go into screen. Nope. Yeah.